Live. Everything says we're live. Hello. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. We're here. We're back. After I take a week off to plan things, and I got sick immediately after. That was fun. Monday was fun. Let me tell you what. I love being sick. It's great. It's not great. Don't get sick. It's bad. So, where the hell are we? How are you all? Hope everybody's doing good. We have not a mountain. We've actually chopped a lot down, but a good amount of things to do. There are some things that I thought of that we can use to pass the time, because right now it is 12:20 on day 2. We won't be able to do shit until at least 10 o'clock, because that is when we have to meet the smoker on the balcony. Until then, we can't do any of these, because we can't do that till Wednesday. We have no leads on who put the trash in the Whirling Winds bin. I can choose to do that, but I don't think that would end well. And we can't do this until we cross the bridge on Wednesday. So, that's locked out. This list, I don't fucking have a clue here. We know it's a woman that has our gun. We know that much. That we already discussed. Hangman's boots, we need to get the body down. That's gonna be hard. We need a song. We have a tape, but it's broken. If we can fix it, we can get that working. Whirling Wind's Secret Passage. That is what we're gonna be targeting first, because I actually did figure out how to do this. I looked it up after last stream, 2 weeks ago, like I said I would. And it is the only thing I looked up. Officer profile incomplete. Locate halogen watermarks. Oh, is that because we don't have our badge? That's probably because we don't have our badge. We don't know who the hell made the call, so that's interesting. I don't know how to ask around for the victim's tattoos. I assume it's something about that. Joyce we talked to yesterday, but we need to figure out what the hell this is. I didn't talk to her last stream, and I completely forgot about her because I was so focused on tracking down my badge, which is, I know where it is, I just need to get laissez-faire there. This we don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do the booze thing. And a little girl in a fishing village who knows something about the armored gloves, which feeds into the other one. This we can't do until tomorrow. So this class is just gonna be going on and on. So, first things first. We do have an objective. I am going to turn my volume down because it's a little loud. So, first things first. We're going to ignore them. The way to get that thing is to look at the window, not them.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Squint.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
-12. It's not time yet. Mysterious door scene. So that is apparently where the key to whatever is going on with that door is. So first things first, we're gonna look at our clothes. Here we are. Check all our shit, make sure nothing's infecting our perception. Logic -30. Inland interfracting. Laissez-faire. Keys. Drama. Composure. So nothing I have is affecting esprit de corps, electrochemistry, reaction speed, and rhetoric would go... Reaction speed would go up, rhetoric would go down 1. What's my rhetoric currently? 5. That would be fine. We can live with that. So we'll put the hat on. Feeling twitchy. That's physical instrument and conceptualization and suggestion. +1 to composure. -1 to shivers. Okay. So. We're gonna at least try this, because worst comes to worst, this is a white check, right? We can always come back to this.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height
Yes,
window.
you may retry.
The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
So let's go ahead and give it a shot. I doubt we'll win.
Nothing. Just black tangles like the hair of an old woman. Motionless. The wind in the yard doesn't reach the hawthorn, nor does the light come in from this window.
Okay, so we can't do that. Not yet. So that's a bummer, because I thought maybe I could get some XP from that to further laissez-faire. We still have this lady we can talk to, and we can talk to the little girl to pass time, but let's talk to you. Mimi.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Right,
She
thanks.
gives you a short nod and shifts her attention back to books.
Maybe a
I don't
cockatoo's
mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
What do you mean I'm being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Is that actually what I'm gonna do? Thanks for the tip.
Wonderful. The store is open.
Okay, that's funny. It'll give me XP.
The woman before you nods and
That's great. Alright. Maybe not yet. We don't have any money. So we're gonna go talk to the boat lady. Try and see what she can do. So what exactly is attack? Find your heraldic bird. Say you're a bit of a cockatoo. What if it's true? Go read up on cockatoos at bookstore. Maybe you'll discuss something about yourself. That's funny as shit. What's the check I need for this? This is conceptualization, right?
just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
It's conceptualization. So I can't do that until I level up conceptualization again. Alright. I gotta remember that. We're good there. I'm gonna kill some time talking with her, because I'm pretty sure we know where my coat is.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I don't remember what we said.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos.
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Okay.
I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
Ooh. How do I negotiate my way out of this? Okay, so that's interesting. I don't think... Let's talk about something else
Of
instead.
course.
So let's hold on to that.
The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
Okay, so there is a way around it. That's fucking great. So let's do that then.
I'm
Let's
afraid
just-
I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
Ooh, it's a red check though. I might want to save... Fuck it, 97%?
Easy.
Beautiful.
Just offer her a favor. Like I said, nice and dirty.
There's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
Okay.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
She wants you to help her gain leverage to restart negotiations with the Union.
Ooh.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, To no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
No, I'm pretty sure I know where that is.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you help her with it?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Me too. Me too, Kim. I thought it was going well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Fair enough.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
The company must have ears on the ground. She could have known about my condition. Her proposal was likely part of her design. Alright, so let's go down the list then. She could have known about
I
my
wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Part of her design.
Yes. Knowing this does not really change our position, however.
What do you propose? We don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Okay.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Alright, tell me about this drug
It's
trafficking.
quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials are coming from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
North. Alright.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Okay.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the
Roundabout. Yep. Like that racist guy or some of the other guys shot, just hanging around. Lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Yeah.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Okay, that's interesting.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence the lawyers are stranded like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
She pauses, looking at the
this
sea.
is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
Ah.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Okay, and what proof do you have the Union as
How
well?
do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
Do you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Understandable. Not gonna tell her that. About the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We'll take this case, probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Okay. So what's exactly the jam mystery? Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. There are 3 drivers at the intersection. One of them must know something. Okay.
Yes?
Okay. Nothing new there. I like how Kim's like, alright, we should investigate, but let's play fucking hardball. She's being a pain in our ass. Alright, so let's see. Where am I? We're at 70 XP, so that's good. I think I want to get the laissez-faire so we can get the body down. As much as we can get the case without doing the body, I think it would be much more beneficial to me to do that, to get the body down. Okay, so there's 3 of them. Hey, boss man. I don't think it's you.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
Trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir.
Hi.
Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from
You're
the
damn
harbor
right.
to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
I'm not even gonna set a timer on that. That's just a permanent thing. You're goddamn right. Oh. How you doing, Scringo? Someone in this roundabout is to load it in a lottery.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
You think we're conducting it then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Fair enough. That's all for now. Clocked out. Time to catch the stream. Nice. You made it through another workday. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so. We've gotten ourselves a little XP. It started snowing, so that's interesting. We have a job to find some drug traffickers. Provided from, I think her name is Lydia. It's one of these lorrymen. I'm pretty sure it's this guy. I'm almost 100% certain it's him. I don't think he knows yet. And hopefully she will let us know on the information she wants to give us, even without my ID. So let's start with that.
Looking for something?
What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
It takes so long to get a cigarette. Why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Drug stance is racist? Yeah, right? What the fuck? For all the ways you could be like, no man, drugs are bad. You gotta make it about race? What the fuck? They make alcohol in America too. I was told they do. Ooh, that could piss him off. So I take it you're not smuggling drugs? Yeah, it's our responsibility to keep the poison off the streets of Revachol, right? I'm not agreeing to that. Fuck you, dude. So I take it you're not smuggling
Not
drugs.
in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
What do we hang around here for? Most of the other commoners have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded.
Got an idea for a
Stuff's
guy
been
with a
getting
face on the
looted
back of his head.
lately.
And he wants
It's
to
those little
dress with
kids
him.
sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Can't believe it. The stuff's being looted lately. Sneaking around at night. If they touch myself, the boss will be... Okay.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some Kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
Oh, so he does know something. Okay. They probably robbed the guy's truck because he had the fucking drugs on him.
Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
Bad for him, I guess. Thanks, Logic.
What? Aren't we allowed to say that it's the Kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
Okay, if it's not you, then who's running him?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
The street's better south of here. That guy's a lorry driver.
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, alright? 100%.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Pacing like this.
Guess so.
Contented with himself. What a dick. Alright. Let's see. What else? What else? Okay. So let's talk to you.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
What the fuck? This is not something you want to say to an officer. Look for
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool nut?
That's
But
not the kind of words you want to
I
use.
am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
Thanks, drama. You don't use cool narc. Those are not words that usually line up together. You're a lawyerman. Another driver has identified you, and you're a lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
Now you see that part, I believe.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
At least he stopped lying.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you were embarrassed to tell me.
No, I just forgot. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
You mean you got stuck and therefore you want to... Okay. I don't know. Because I don't think he's the one doing it. You're the one transporting... He already knows the racist guy was like, oh no, it's gotta be him. So, I mean, this is kind of repetitive. Because he's just gonna point fingers back at him. It's gonna be literally a pointing match. What do you know about the drug operation?
No! That's insane! It's the fat hater! He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Yes. I'm pretty sure it is him, but I need to inquire anyways.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
Drama?
And what crowd is that?
Crowd! You know, the drug crowd?
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
Ooh, rhetoric caught it. Alright. Okay. If you don't know, then I'll tell your employer. It wasn't some drug crowd. You know who they are. Tell me.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad things
You haven't told me
here.
who Leela is yet.
That's
I don't
all
know
I
who
know.
Leela is yet.
Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
You want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on. It's a mystery game. I won't spoil in case you want to give solving the mystery a crack at. I do love mystery games, so yes, I probably will want to check that out. Help us out. No one will know it was you.
It's a she, okay?
Yeah,
Other
another
drivers
she.
call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her. She's no lady.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Okay. Okay, I think this is one of those times where I can ask all 3 questions without having to worry about moving on. Good, good, good. Who are the other drivers?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Is awesome. Just smoke with him. He probably would smoke with you too. He'd probably chill as shit. I feel bad like nailing him, but he knew information. He was trying to lie. So lady driver with the old woman back there, dazed out.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
Okay, that seems like a stretch.
He's not ruling her out.
So he could you be associated with the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that.
Fair enough.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Persuade him to give me some money. I'll leave it for now. Hey man, I know I just shook you down for information. Now I'm gonna shake you down for cash. In 10 minutes. And I can fix Titus Hardy. Alright, let's see what we got here. Who's the lady driver and where's her lorry? Alright. So let's see. So that gives us a lead in and of itself. I don't think I can go this way. I cannot go this way. There is no path here. So let's talk to him, see what he says about the lady driver.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
I heard one of the drivers was a woman, but I don't think she's here. You know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh. I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved with the drug business.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
That's interesting. Well, he just specified... Who's this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Makes sense. Who's she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
That means you're not going to tell me anything, does it? What's she look
A
like?
youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
Doesn't help much, but I get your point.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
It's not the artist. No, that can't be the artist.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Interesting. I'll have to think about that.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is, hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery. It's true. We would of course lie, but a kind heart is tricky.
Yep, that's fair.
Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you. That's a fact.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Believe us, it really is. I don't... Saying believe us isn't gonna help shit. You said she's troubled? Oh.
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
Ah, I see.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Oh, Jesus Christ, life is just a joke. I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Just said he's not gonna answer that.
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
Did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one.
I love how it's raceman.
The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something. Wait, this guy says they're friends, then acquaintances. And he's okay with others ratting her out? Push Tommy and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
Yeah, I don't think pushing him is gonna be... No. I will drop the matter for now.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
It's all for now. Yeah, we're not gonna break this, man. If we can avoid it, there's no point in breaking somebody who's obviously not, you know... who's not certain that this is even the person we're looking for. It doesn't make sense.
Looking for something?
I know you've been giving us a runaround. Fess about the lady.
I don't know what you're talking about.
First... Can you tell me which one's her lorry?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? You?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
Authority him, get his ass!
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock. Controls what is probably the most powerful
Kill
organized
him.
crime outfit in Revachol West. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Alright. Go for it, Kim.
Yeah, him.
What are you doing, Kim? Let me handle it? Fuck no, let Kim cook. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Perf? You didn't miss much. We are looking into drugs. Most foul.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Oh, okay, Kim.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
Oh, let Kim cook. Let Kim cook. Let Kim cook.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
That's not true. That is very much not true.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
Are you?
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Fucking Kim.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
We didn't get the body down. You wouldn't just leave him. He tries to leave, his hands are shaking now. They're simply in.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
That's fucking beautiful. Oh, man. That's fucking...
Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Fuck, that's a 28. That's a white check. Okay. Kim did smoke his ass. Smoked his ass good. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Before that... What was that? Half-light, it said? Yeah, save's coming, and we're gonna see what we can do to improve our chances. Half-light. Threaten people. Okay, so we need half-light for that. Let's see, do we have clothes that can help with that? Shivers falls under... No. So I don't think I have anything that's taking away from it. It's physical encouragement. Fuck. Alright, so we don't have anything that improves that. I wonder if I can go back and do that. Nothing wrong with that. So let's save real quick. So this is a white check, so we can...
Looking for something?
We can come back and fuck him up later. So let's see.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Fuck. Oh, look, I'm sorry. Can you just tell me what you know? Why don't you me step outside for a little talk?
What? What do you think we're doing right now, runt? We're outside, talking. There's some kind of homo thing?
Alright, we'll load. Try that again. Fuck. Alright, attempt number
Looking
2.
for something?
The main thing is to not
I got an 11.
overdo it, even when you're trying to...
Oh yeah? And what goods are those?
You know you're good.
There's some kind of homo thing?
Tell me what you know!
Make me, runt.
Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright? We are wasting our time here.
Alright, we're gonna try one more time, and then... till you get to the underground thought. Alright.
Looking for something?
Attempt number 3. Come on, come on.
Men like this only respect 2 things: strength and fear.
Third time's a charm, baby. That's what you want. Fuck yes. Show me her lawyer right fucking now. The lady driver's lorry. Where is it?
Fuck you. I told you. I'm not gonna...
I want you to know that I'm drawing fan art, but in order to keep it as reciprocal, I'm going out of PUBG. Macaulay Culkin open right next. Go for it.
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Fuck. Okay, hold on, hold on. Can we save? We can't save! Fuck! Fuck! Okay, alright. I think all these are correct. What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna tell the police radio.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
Seems fun and intense. Yeah, it was that or the other one.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for
That's of his
days.
life. Yeah, that was a good one. Where exactly is
Past
her
the
life?
monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Fuck,
Looks like he
yes.
got his adrenaline up, too.
Fucking A. So that got us some things. So we need to search the green lorry. That was cathartic. That was nice. This one right here. Okay.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins.
Play
looming
this tomorrow and
overhead.
hope I can still
It's
do that.
seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
Try
The
beginning
glass on
window.
the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and two steering levers.
Yeah, you might want to start a new game then. Because that was a fun interaction. It's shit like that. Okay, the glass on the side window is tinted, covered with dust. So nobody's been here for a minute.
It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
Try the
The
handle.
door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Nah, that's interesting. Are we gonna get
Let's
some-
get the pry bar from my kinema and smash in the window.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Fair enough. You know, of all the things, I may play through 2 Electric Boogaloo. Make sure I go the right way, because I keep going the wrong way for that. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of information in this game. Oh, which reminds me, I actually, I've been posting some of this, or was, before I started, like, trying to edit down all the footage. I made a comment back during the first or second stream that... Too far. I made a comment during the first few streams that the games remind me a lot of True Detective. And somebody in the comments actually said in an interview that the creators actually stated for fact that this was inspired
This
by True
green
Detective.
found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of
Heck!
the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Physical instrument? Okay, hold on. So what's that mean?
This green found, A to Z,
17.
contemporaire,
Still not
is
great.
parked in the shadow.
We'll do another save scum and see if we can't get it in 3 tries.
This green faun, A to Z, contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Use the pry bar to smash the window. I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass.
We were almost there.
Looks like the window might be shatterproof. You may have to rethink your approach.
Window appears to
No,
be...
it's not shatterproof. Give me that.
He's like, no, you're being a little bitch. Let
He
me show you.
smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. You can
Nice.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
Kim is a fucking badass.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Okay.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century.
Damn.
One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
What's the centerfold?
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. This is Tip Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
Oh.
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here, on Boogie Street. A mixture of cocaine and morphine.
God damn.
She was afraid of the world, and the camera, too.
That's a shame.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard, and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat. Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Makes sense.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Why wouldn't you see my
For
radio stations?
contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV.
Interesting.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range, too.
Is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
What else is
The
here?
smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
Check the
You wedge
pedals.
yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Okay.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Glued a piece of sandpaper to throttle out some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Also rub off the pattern of the driver's shoe.
Yes?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other. Yep, there it is.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Okay. So our missing... I'm betting this lady is not... This lady is not... She's probably the one who has her gun. She probably saw us when we were making an ass out of ourselves, drunk off our wits. She's Lila? I don't know who Lila is. Lynching. Women. Ah, yes, casual sexism. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Now we know for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
The driver could have kept the drug trade a secret.
You're right. But we should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
Not
The
quite.
movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits on the center console, and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
Pull out the
A
toolbox.
metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Alright,
It's an
newspaper. what's
issue
in it?
of Petty Ferrique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
What's on the
It
note?
looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
Ooh, that could be something to ask our computer friend.
The ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its net. You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Of course.
All right, we're finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Hey, fucking right. Seems like something the police would do. What do you think of all this?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
Hey, DF! Welcome.
This means it's well-funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
I'm doing good. How are you doing, bud? Everything been okay?
And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
The RCM open
We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we're done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption.
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Turns out this is connected to the Union.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
I like the way he thinks about the movie posters.
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Maybe the creator some sort of cinephile?
Yes, well,
Unimportant.
Probably. Alright, debrief over.
debrief over, after you.
Good shit. So, we're at 80 XP, so that's good. And we can confront them about this. So let's go talk to the Hardys, and then we'll go to Joyce. Got some good info, got some good dirt. I'm gonna put away the weapon before I go walking up to people. like I'm about to bash somebody's head in. There we go. I imagine he's not gonna say much of anything, but we'll see. Are they still here? Yeah, they are. Good shit. Hey, boss, can I have
Looks
another
like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Hi! I am the clown. I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprint. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
I love how it's like, hey, maybe let Kim have this one. Let Kim cook. Let Kim cook. No, do the honor. You've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
Yeah, it's not a bad plan.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
That's clever. That's a good scheme. It's a good drug trafficking scheme. If I had electromagnetism, if I was playing our little man here as a druggie. Yeah, you keep telling yourself, man, the fact that there's still plenty of drugs out there. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have control over it. You're admitting profiting off poisoning your own people. It's not a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Theoretically.
Theoretically, of course. Thank you. Theoretically.
I don't know why. I like the way he says theoretically.
He seems genuinely surprised at your response. In a good way.
I don't agree with it, but it's just a good...
Titus, I'm amazed. Where is the same professionalism when it comes to other topics?
His voice actor is
You're
really
doing
good.
great. I hardly have to interfere at all.
I don't know, Lizzie. I guess theoretical things don't make me emotional. Now, was there anything else? I was sorta gonna get my brewski on.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
Yeah, it's Harry Boy. The one who's missing. He runs a thing, right?
My answer is... fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
There it is. Alright, so... yeah, once again. I do not believe these guys are the guys who did it. No matter what they say, they are covering for the killer. They are taking the blame because they're like, oh, well, there's 7 of us. We're the law here. Fuck you. There's no chance in hell they did it. It's clever. That's good fucking writing. And I like that you can get to this conclusion without having to, like, throw your dick on the table and be like, yeah, I'm the cops! You got this through a different way. It all rounds out.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
Poor Liz.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat, he left 2 sets of footprints.
Okay,
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
Now that's an insult.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
Nah, that's about it. Thanks. Wonderful. 3%. We love a 3%. That was fucking good. So we have 10 points. How's our thought coming? We are 4 minutes away. We're gonna go ahead and do savoir-faire. Or we could do conceptualization. Well, hold off. We're not gonna level up just yet. He confessed that he's running the drug trade, and there is no 8th Hardy Boy, which pretty much leaves to the open that the 8th person at the crime scene is probably the one who actually committed the crime, and more than likely, they are covering for their ass. They aren't the culprits. They can say they are they can say they are all they want, but it's just words. It doesn't mean shit in the long run. I'm also assuming our missing lorry driver has my gun, considering. Now, we are going to save, because I don't trust this woman to not try and pry, so we're going to just... They watched, but they didn't tie... Yeah, they probably did help tie the knot, but I'm assuming the guy was dead long before they got involved.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
She pats her wet coat. Use a coat like that, Rainus freezing. No need. Tell me something.
Of course.
Spoke to the lawyer man about the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour.
God damn, 70 experience.
What have you discovered?
We have discovered enough. Wait, where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read on the entire quarter.
Damn, alright.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I am sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
Okay. You said contain the situation.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Fuck, alright.
Since you are sharing land, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
We've already heard about connection between lynching and the strike, but I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Fuck. Either that's gotta be the victim. Hi, Kanzi. Momentary lapse in faith.
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez.
So the victim is
her. They report
her.
to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so the victim is literally one of her bodyguards. One of the people that they paid to fucking guard her. Whoops.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Jesus.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman
Yep, we heard
while
about
he was
that.
drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
Okay, so this is pretty much the story we've heard from everybody.
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Everett did nothing wrong.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Jesus. Christ, you made... This is not disco! Oh boy, this is not good. But you didn't order this. No, this is all... This is a mess. To say this is not disco.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
That's not going to be good. Because how literally the nice little peaceful tribunal they have will go down to fucking... It'll create a power vacuum. Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck, that's not good. That's really bad, actually.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
Yeah, it'll be more than a bloodbath.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's second largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
Thanks, Encyclopedia. Thanks. Thanks for the clarification in case it went over our heads.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
I think the confrontation is inevitable.
It doesn't have to be like this. Nameless, badgeless officer of the citizens' militia. One single, concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
Okay, alright, good. This is the stuff we needed. Okay, I wish I had talked to her last time instead of wandering around like a jackass for an hour. Fuck. Alright, good shit. You can tell me about Colonel.
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
That fits with our information.
Down a deep, black well.
Thanks, Inland.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no.
So essentially
Before
Blackwater.
this happened, I had
Modern
little
day
interest in them. Now that I
Blackwater.
do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
I've already started this part of the investigation. The fourth world country, trying to think how to describe it. Might be better to Google, because I don't know what technically qualifies as a fourth.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, ma'am?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Could you contract the company? Tell them to call it off.
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
The deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Who did the passing on?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
What did the teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Yeah, we heard about the assault, but we didn't hear it being connected directly to that.
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
Who was the woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
And it's all they need to go and do whatever the fuck they want.
You'll meet her soon enough, you feel.
Thanks, Inland. She probably also has my gun. She's rather dismissive. Oh, hello, Pika. Thank you for the hydrate. I don't know if I trust Joyce. Colonel was the one who sang. Did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
What's his name?
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely.
Yeah, I don't trust her either.
He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Okay. Tell me about the others first.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
Ah, great.
I can't remember.
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She passed.
That's clever. Fucking
That's
kill.
all right, then. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Okay, so we can't confirm that. We can't confirm that until we get the body down. But that's something we should definitely confirm.
What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
Light brown hair? Does that fit with the corpse? I want to look at that picture again here in a minute.
In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Where are the other two?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
They'd gun us down. We'll confront them directly. We still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
God damn, that's a lot of bonuses. Alright, I'm gonna roll logic because, yeah.
One is obviously the scab leader.
Yep,
at the
okay.
harbour gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
Fuck, alright. Yeah, the one we caught lying several times about where he came from.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
Nice.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
That's why he also waited until you try to fight Megahead to give you advice. It's why he can give you advice. It's because he's a fucking merc. That's clever. I like that.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
One's a building overlooking the roundabout.
It would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Yeah, the bridge is down.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
He's also a damn giant. He wasn't a scab the moment. Yeah, he's a little too, what's the term? He's presenting himself too boldly? No, that doesn't make sense. You know, you get what I mean.
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel.
Okay. Another question.
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we
Until
have?
the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
Fuck. Okay. That's bad.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
So, no matter what, do not tell them about the Hardy Boys.
5 days, not more, maybe sooner.
Oh fuck. Okay.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Fuck. Okay. That changes things. Is that 5 days from now? Fuck.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Now, can you tell about these tattoos?
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay quiet, observe the woman's head.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like blossoms on a pattern.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
That's interesting. What use is this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
Thanks, Inland. This is going nowhere but the morgue. Spoken to him. For now, the soul is fastened inside his corpse.
That is precisely what the sailors feared when they drew these maps. A fear of drowning within one's own corpse.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
She points to his heart.
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
Okay.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
You could tell me
His
more.
platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
Yeah, that would piss them off.
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task. Search elsewhere.
Mark it down. Ask Merc. Do not.
I am relieved you think so. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security.
It's not that important, unfortunately. Show them the picture? No. You to incite them to do whatever it is they're gonna do as fast as they possibly can. It's all for the tattoos.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I did it and didn't die. I don't think they would kill you immediately. I just don't think it would end well. I think it would, like, give me less time. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Rigorous self-critique. Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught.
What the fuck?
You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes.
What the
against
fuck?
her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling
Fuck.
him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Fuck. Alright, Harry, I see you. What the fuck, man? Fuck. That gave a shitload. What the fuck? Red check failures heal 1 morale. Red check failures heal 1 health. Pain threshold raised to 6. What the fuck? Okay. That's not what I was expecting, but sure. Wow, alright. Okay. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. We don't need to worry about doing it now. Another 25 playthrough it is. I could see myself going through here and trying to do everything. Because now I know kind of a better idea. You could probably do it a lot faster. Okay. So, we still don't know who put the clothes in the trash. We don't really need to do that. We can. We don't need to do that yet. We're waiting for tomorrow. Getting the body down. Okay. So before we do anything else, let's go... It's 2:40, so we still have 8 hours until we can go and talk to the guy up in the apartment, right? Smoke around the balcony. Yeah, 21. So we still got 6 hours? Hell yeah. It's good story writing as well. It's just a damn good story.